Hello, my name is Omar Ramsad. It is 5:18 p.m. June 7th, 2019. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the tweets I tweeted on ROSHINI 911. I talked about being flagged by the cops based on information given to them by people in this building a long time ago, and the accumulation of a file about me. Um, there's been an ongoing push starting in this building, um, and flowing outwards to the family, to the friends, to all my connections in every facet of my life. And there's been infiltration. So the ongoing push is to get me mentally committed and get me out of this building. And there is a defamation campaign that's being run under the Mental Health Act because there have been several requests based on the harassing comments I get outside the window to have me mentally committed. The idea is when I'm committed, then a person, guardian, has complete control over me and my assets, and then could do whatever they want with me, like traffic, and I am being trafficked. So the idea of having me mentally committed is to gain complete control in order to traffic as much as the person wants, the criminal wants. So this whole idea, this whole setup for this to be done is, as I said in my tweets and other blogs, other videos, are within, I think it's dreamt up. It's set up by a group of corrupted cops who are running this program. They are flagging people based on lies, knowing that the reports that they're getting are lies. Because I'm tweeting the truth, the other side of the story, but I'm still getting flagged. That's how I know that the cops who are doing the flagging are dirty cops, the corrupted cops, and they are behind the trafficking. Because I am tweeting evidence of being stalked. I am tweeting evidence of being terrorized. I'm being and have been suffering symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder as a result. Also, as a result of police harassment, um, and profiling and targeting, and yet it's continuing. So this is a conspiracy, a targeting program run by the Toronto police, members in the Toronto police force who are trafficking. Pedophiles, sex slavering operators, traffickers, they're all in there, as in other organizations as well. You know, condominiums will have their board of directors infiltrated. People in the building are going to be sold within the building and then outside the building, as I suspect I am in this building. So there is no mental illness. The stress involved as a result of being harassed is being taken care of. I am being viciously, viciously, viciously harassed, not only here, anywhere I go. And the reason for that is the person who has the contract to surveil me, because the cops flag me, the dirty cops who flag me, follow me everywhere, and they infiltrate everywhere I go. So it's not that everybody is targeting me. It's the fact that everybody who I come in contact with um, is infiltrated. So everybody who's around me will be running this program, will be targeting me. So it's not everybody in the world who's after me. Because once you say that, of course, as I was told, I was paranoid. But it's not everybody doing it. It's the people who are infiltrated around you who are doing it. And most people who come in contact with you will be infiltrated. So everybody in your world will be targeting you. Now, there is, of course, that 0.1% of people who will not engage in the targeting. So I heard that there are reports that's been uploaded on the government website, a government website, and it's been downloaded by informants because people are taking turns. And the trafficking aspect of this takes the form of people taking turns to surveil me. And the traffickers are giving these people links and passwords to look at me inside my home and to gerbil and to remotely rape and to affect your body remotely, as I've demonstrated several times before. If your eyes could be hit, your genitals could be hit. And I'm suspecting, since this is a global program, um, people in other countries around the world, men and women, boys and girls, um, are being affected this way. They're being trafficked this way. I'm not the only victim. I'm the victim, one of the victims who are openly talking about it, because I am not going to be, I am not going to be sitting back and be trafficked and not do anything about it, have my life destroyed and taken away, and have this person who signed a contract with the cops or the municipality or wherever that office is, um, manipulate my life in the background, and tell people how to treat me and run this terrorization campaign and not do anything about it. I'm not going to be one of those people who are going to be scared to shut up. Now, gangs are obviously involved. I hear the names of the gangs in Scarborough, Portuguese gangs, Indian gangs, Sri Lankan gangs, Black gangs, South American gangs. They're all involved because they are used to terrorize the victim into shutting up. I will not shut up. I hear talk about people killing me. I hear talk about people holding guns, pointing revolvers at a distance at me. People who have guns, who are informants. Um, I hear all kinds of comments outside my window and outside as well, in public. Men will come around me and have these directed conversations around me about killing people and selling women and shutting them up, basically. So I'm not going to shut up. The dirty cops who are running this program, um, and some of the names I've actually called, and the cops who charged me and who were involved in that charge, and not doing proper due diligence before I was charged, and rushing through the charge, and holding me for bail and not showing cause for bail, not having a trial. These things are all um, uh, they're indications of being railroaded, covered up, being channeled, and these are failures and systemic failures. Excuse me, systemic failures. I think um, um, Judge Campbell, who did a review in Paul Bernardo's case, came up with a gross failure in communication on the upper levels of the police force. Um, I don't think this is failures in the system. I think these are deliberate acts of targeting to cover up the crime of trafficking. So the remote technologies are being used to affect you, to affect your thinking, to affect your health, to affect your mobility, to affect your employability. Um, and these are covert systems being used. Hard to prove. Well, I've proven some. And the results of the use of these technologies will shut you out of the job market, will keep you at home, put blocks in your way of going for interviews. You know, the day you're going to go for an interview, as an example, you'll get up with a swollen ankle, can't go to the interview. These are the things that's done remotely to put blocks in your way. So this is just another aspect of the targeting program, of shutting up a target, number one, by torture. And number two, putting blocks in their way of finding work, of staying in good health, of having healthy relationships with their family, friends, husbands, wives, girlfriends, boyfriends, and so on. So this is the program I'm in, and this program is being run by the members of the Toronto Police Force who are trafficking. They are trafficking. And the people I'm being trafficked to are people in workplaces because, as I heard one of the claims made that I was walking the street, of course, it's a lie. I'm a walker, I walk. I'm not walking the streets to pick up men, I walk because I have to, doctor's orders. Um, so, these claims are not, they're lies, out and out lies, out and out lies. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking there. So talk to you another time.